Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about two commands, the informal commands. But before I do, there are two irregular usted commands that you should be aware of, saber and vaya. Okay, so these are the commands for saber and ir in the usted form. The yo form of saber is say, and the yo form of ir is boy. Well, in both of those, there's no O for you to drop and add an opposite ending to, so you just have to memorize that saber is sepa and ir is vaya. Two other ones that are a problem are estar, because it ends in a Y, it's estoy, and dar is also doy. Both of these are problematic because, again, there is no O to take off and add the opposite ending. So whenever you end up with ones that don't have in their yo form, they don't have an O, you're going to have this problem. So these are the ones that I can think of: sepa, vaya, este, and de, because these are the forms of saber, ir, estar, and dar, because they do not have an O that you can take off and add the opposite ending to. Okay, and you will just have to memorize them. And that, again, is for irregular usted commands. Okay, now I'm going to move on, though, and talk to you about two commands. Okay, so in the previous lessons, you learned that commands are used when ordering or telling someone what to do. This is often referred to as the imperative form of the verb. So remember, commands could also be called imperatives. So compra tú el anillo, escribe tú la tarea, compra los libros, come la patata. So this is when you're telling people to do things. Again, remember that Spanish has both a formal and informal style of speech, tú and usted. So buy the ring, compre usted, compra los dulces. That's formal versus informal. So how do we form the informal command, the to command? Okay, so this is when it gets tricky. For the to command, you are just going to use the third person spelling of the verb. So you're going to use the usted present indicative form. So if I have the verb hablar, so all I've got to do is take hablar, and then what I need to do is conjugate it for usted, which would be habla, and that is the to command form of the verb. So if I give you like comer, the command form is come. If I give you escribir, the command form is escribe. And that's pretty much it. However, there are some irregulars, and you have to memorize these guys. Here are a list of some irregular commands. You can't just conjugate poner. It's not pone when you give somebody a command. It's pon. It's not going to be is. It's say. It's not going to be ir. It's be. It's not going to be decir. It's di. It's not going to be salir. It's sal. It's not going to be venir. It's ben. It's not going to be tener. It's not going to be dice, it's di. It's not going to be sale, it's sal. It's not going to be viene, it's ben. It's not going to be tiene, it's ten. And it's not going to be hace, it's as. So you're going to have to memorize. This is the rule that you conjugate most verbs for the usted form, and that's all you have to do, and you've got your command. That's how you can tell somebody what to do. But when it comes to these verbs right here, you've got to memorize their command form. They do not use the third person or the usted form to form the command. So let's see if there's any more on this, and then we'll go and do some practice. So be sure to note 2 commands use the usted form, and they gave you some examples. And we're not going to talk about negatives yet, so let's go ahead and do practice. Okay. Okay, so it says your new Salvadorian roommate Gustavo just arrived, so he needs a lot of things. Give him permission to do what he asked by using the 2 command forms of the verbs and boldface. Don't forget to use direct or indirect object pronouns if needed. And again, when we attach a pronoun to these guys, we have to add in a written accent mark, and it goes where the original accent would have fallen. So, ¿puedo llamar a mi mamá con tu teléfono? Sí, claro. Okay, so, ¿puedo llamar a mi mamá con tu teléfono? Sí, claro. You're probably going to need to say call her here. So this is actually adding in another piece. Call her would be, you're going to need your direct object pronoun, which is la, because who's being called is the mother. Okay, so then we're going to take our llamar, and then the usted form of llamar is llama. I'm going to add, and the original stress would fall, if it ends in a vowel, the stress falls on the second to last syllable, which is this A. When I add a la here, I still want that A stressed, but it is now moved to the third to last syllable slot, and because it's not falling where it's supposed to, I'm going to have to write a written accent mark. And I'm going to make this a little smaller so you can see it better. So I have to make this llámala. Okay, and I have to have that because we're saying you don't have mom mentioned again. So if I'm saying, can I call my mom? You have to say, yes, call her, or yes, call your mother. But I don't have mother in there, so I use her. ¿Puedo hacer la tarea con tu computadora? Sí, claro, blank en mi computadora. Again, I'm going to have to say, yes, do it on my computer. And the it is the homework, which is going to again be la. Hacer is irregular. I just use as. Obviously, the stress, because it's a one-syllable word, fell on the A. So then, I don't think I need to write it in with the hacer because it's already falling where it's supposed to. Okay, so I don't need to add the accent mark in on hazla because it's still falling where it's supposed to. Okay, ¿puedo tomar prestado este abrigo? Sí, claro. Take it on loan. And it's the abrigo this time, so abrigo would be low. So I would do, I have tomar, and I need to make tomar for the usted form, which would be toma. Then I put lo. Without the lo on there, the accent is supposed to fall on the second to last syllable, which is the O. When I add the lo, it's supposed to still fall on the second to last syllable, which would now be the A, but I want it to fall on the O, so I have to write in a written accent mark. Whoops. Tómalo. Okay. ¿Puedo dar tu teléfono a mi mamá? Sí, claro. Give her my telephone. This time, what you're giving is the phone. That's your direct object. To whom you're giving it is your mother. She's the indirect. This time, the mother is going to be lay. Because remember that the what you're giving, what you're doing, what you're taking, that is your direct. To whom you're giving, to whom you're giving something, to whom you're telling something, that's your indirect. So in this case, you're giving it's the to whom that's missing. It's the mom, so that's got to be a lay because the mom is not being given here. The telephone is being given. Dar is irregular. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Dar is only irregular in the usted form. So dar is da. Dale mi teléfono means give her. And I don't need to write in an accent mark because the A had the stress. And when I add another syllable, the A would still have the stress, so we're okay. ¿Puedo usar tu tostadora? Sí, claro. Use it. Again, this is going to be a direct object, so it's a la this time because what's being used is the tostadora. So here's my usar. I make it usa. Úsala, and I'm going to have to put an accent mark over the U. Okay, ¿puedo ir al supermercado en tu carro? Sí, claro. Here I do not need to put any direct or indirect object pronouns because they've been written back out. It's saying go to the supermarket in my car. Go is irregular, so it would just be ve. Ve al supermercado en mi carro.